Okay, I'm back. Part two of the Bill Cosby accusers. As you know, I had to go, fix me a cup of tea, try to calm myself down because I've lived through this before. You know, I'm the same age. As a matter of fact, Michael Jackson, again, is like a year older than me. And I remember watching him perform as a child. He's from Gary. I'm in the Midwest. Um, I have people in Gary, so I grew up with, just with the special love of Michael, like, because I knew him before all the greatest entertainer in the world, and to watch them destroy that man the way they did, and for the world to be so fickle, when God gave us an angel that brought us more music, like the angel Michael. Um, he was a gentle spirit. Um, and they crucified him. And we sat back and we made fun when they started calling him Wacko Jacko. I never did, but it's just something when you have to live different and you kind of sheltered and you don't get to grow up like street people, street niggas, and people begin to take your eccentricity for criminal activity. And nothing was ever proven against Michael Jackson other than he had a lot of people trying to extort money from him. And I don't know how true it is, but I heard that the first person that, allegedly, that father that had put that first suit in committed suicide. I don't know how true that is, but the point of the matter, I watched Michael get crucified. So when I watch another icon, a black man, Bill Cosby, a father figure to everybody, he transcended all color lines. I watched the Hollywood machine build him all the way up as high as you could. I thought I was very suspect when his son ended up murdered. And I knew it was around the time that he tried to purchase NBC. And now, I know that there was some accusation. And I'm not, like I said again, I am not trying to exonerate Bill Cosby from, again, I think like Jill Scott said, from having proclivities. Like we all do. But there are some people that like to get high before they have sex. There are some people, it's wrong to give somebody something against their will to have sex with them. I agree with that. So that's not what I'm talking about here. I want y'all to understand that if someone is a serial rapist, then there should be someone last week that he raped. This shit is too long ago for you guys to try to pin this on Bill as a serial rapist. I cannot believe this is happening to him. But as a black man, I've seen too many of them crucified. And he's being crucified. Just like Emmett Till, just like Michael Jackson, just like Malcolm X, just like Martin Luther King. Yes, all of them had proclivities. I don't know what Malcolm's were. I don't know if he had any. Maybe Malcolm was the most disciplined out of them all. I don't know. Michael Jackson was never proven to have slept with kids, but I know that he was the most powerful music man on the face of the earth, and white people cannot stand that. Look at pt. We don't have it anymore. And then Ebony magazine had the nerve to do that cover with Bill Cosby on it, when most people don't know that Ebony magazine was bought out by Chase Morgan, JP Morgan Chase. So Ebony is not a black magazine. I mean, the whole dynamic that who run that, it's not the Johnson family. And it's not what it used to be. There's no way in the world would the Johnson family do this to Brother Bill. A grandfather. A man that's going into the twilight of his life to try to kill him this way. Listen, I have a mother that's 80 years old and a father that's 83. Damn it, and I refuse to sit back and watch them castrate this brother, this grandfather. If it was my father, no, I would speak up like I'm doing now. And how dare them? And how dare y'all believe them? You know what? It's so crazy that I need to continue to tell you about this P.J. Maston woman. She claimed that Cosby drugged and raped her in a Chicago hotel, and allegedly that other Playboy bunnies were also raped by Cosby. But this isn't the first time that Maston accused a high-profile celebrity of sexual abuse. Do y'all remember that time when Marv Albert was accused of biting that woman, and her name was her name was Vanessa Perkut. Well, Maston also joined in sexual abuse accusation against sportscaster Marv Albert in the 1990s and was represented by, guess who the lawyer was? Gloria Allred. During the Albert case, she accused Albert of biting and assaulting her after Albert had already been accused of assaulting and biting another woman. Albert called Masterson's claim complete fabrication. Said he never met her. Even Marv Albert's original accuser, Vanessa Perkut, accused Maston of writing my comment. Writing my comment and joining in the allegations against Marv Albert only for money. This was in 1997. But y'all wanna throw Bill Cosby under the bus. Allred told the DC that she does not currently represent Maston in the Cosby matter. A message for Maston on social media was not returned. Okay. Y'all want me to go on? There's another one. Her name is Tamara Green. Check this one out. Cosby accuser Tamara Green has filed a defamation suit alleging that Cosby sullied her good name and reputation by denying the Green's sexual assault allegations against him. Several years ago, Green was suspended from practicing law by the State Bar of California and was placed on probation. The State Bar Court of California recommended on December 27, 2005, that Green be suspended from practicing of law in the state of California for a period of 2 years, and that she be placed on probation for a period of 5 years. The court found that Green has mental health problem, and the court found that there is sufficient evidence of a nexus between that mental health issue and respondent's misconduct in the proceedings. Green also failed to disperse a $20,000 medical settlement to a client and instead pocketed the settlement for herself. Green also accepted a $1,000 retainer from a client that she did not contact or represent, and disconnected her telephone and changed the office address without even informing a client that had retained her services in the civil case. Green did not, let me repeat, Green did not undergo rehabilitation for her mental health problem. Although respondent Green has a mental health problem, She is not found to have undergone a meaningful and sustained period of rehabilitation from her mental health problem, according to the court. Green's lawyer, Joseph Camatera, who also represents Moritz, name sound familiar, did not respond to the publication. Y'all starting to get the picture. Then you have Beth Ferrier, former model. She joined Allred's press conference last week as well and gave a CNN interview with Allred right by her side, crying. She said she met the comedian in 1984 and that he sexually assaulted her after she broke up with him. Now, I want you to hear this. She said she engaged in a relationship with the married comedian after meeting him in 1984 and that he sexually assaulted her after she broke up with him. Would y'all let somebody do y'all grandfather like this? Because I just want to know. You know, I know black people are very, very fickle. Can't talk about white people. We are some of the most fickle people in the world. Would you turn against your granddaddy like this? Because I won't. And unless you show me somebody, maybe within the last couple weeks, or since this story broke about Bill Cosby, like some recent people that were molested by him and given drugs and pills and that, then this whole story is bullshit. Just like Michael Jackson's story is bullshit, and they put him in the grave. And I'm speaking out why Bill Cosby is alive, because the machine is on him. I don't know what he did. I have no idea what he did. But whatever he did, he made them mad. And they are coming at him full force. It's too many of these women to keep going on and on because, let me just tell y'all something. I got 2 pages for them. 2 pages of these women. These liars. These scandalous women, allegedly that said Bill Cosby raped them. One of them, Chloe Goins, prostitution, criminal history. She gave a specific due date. That's why she got busted and she's getting thrown out because they found out that the date that she said Cosby raped her, guess what? He wasn't even in that city, in that state. He was performing in New York. See what I'm saying? So for all of y'all, and I'm not even going to go to Angie Dickinson, who y'all know lied on Sylvester Stallone at one time, said he got her pregnant and then the baby belonged to somebody else. Remember that? Sylvester Stallone. And then she was pregnant by the other guy. Okay? You know she's crazy. So Sylvester Stallone said she was crazy. In her own book, she stated in her book that she met Cosby. And her book was in 2002. That she met Cosby. See, nobody's doing any looking. They just jumping on the bandwagon. And that's why I was like, God, people are so fucked up. Y'all so fucked up. You don't even think. She wrote a book in 2002. And then she stated in her book that Bill Cosby brushed her off because she wouldn't have sex with him. Now, fast forward, what is it, 13 years later? She's saying now that he gave her a drug and raped her. That's messed up. You know, Sean Brown, what about her? The one that had the baby. She was first saying she was going with Bill Cosby, and he admitted, remember, to having an affair with her. The one whose daughter they was extorting money out of Bill Cosby, $40 million to be exact, and he thought it was really his daughter, but they did a blood test, and that girl actually served time in jail because she really wasn't his daughter. Okay, now what the hell? She's being represented by Gloria Allred, and now she's talking about he gave her drugs and in a drink too. Y'all, this is no more than a witch hunt. The same witch hunt that my beloved Michael fell victim to. Now you don't have to take my word for it. If you're interested in the truth, why don't you just go to why don't you just Google, just do anything, just go to thedc.com and look and find this out. And once you see that, I hope you have a change of heart how you look at Bill Cosby. I really do, and not for the worse. To see that the same machine that killed Michael Jackson is now trying to kill him. And are you going to let it? Are you going to be on the bandwagon as well? I can't do it. I can't do it. Thank you for listening. If you don't mind, leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And, hit like in the box and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Bye.